welcome to your mat. I am outside in the beautiful Wash Park in Denver, Colorado, and I hope you are having a lovely day and it is sunny wherever you are. So this practice is going to be a 45-minute power vinyasa flow. So I do offer modifications throughout this practice, but be aware of any injuries or anything that feels painful as you move through your practice, just to honor your body and honor where you are in this space. What I do isn't necessarily what might be great for your body and your practice. So know that this is always an intuitive practice. Do what feels good for you. There are some screaming children out here. But hopefully we can still find that zen even if there are distractions and things around us. So gently just begin to close your eyes in this moment. Just notice the surroundings, any sounds around you, any smells. Maybe notice any tastes in your mouth. Notice your connection to the earth. Feel your sit bones rooting into your mat and the support of the ground beneath you. Notice any sensations on your skin, maybe a cool breeze. Just connecting to those five senses. And then gently release any stale, stagnant air from your lungs with an open mouth exhale. Take a full deep inhale through the nose. Begin to expand through the low belly, the rib cage. Rise the breath all the way into the upper chest. And then with an audible exhale, let the breath go. We'll take 2 more rounds like that. Take another inhale. Filling up, expanding, inviting in joy and peace. And then with an open exhale, let go any fear, worry, self-doubt. One more time, filling up, breathing in grace and gratitude. Exhale, letting go any negativity. And then gently begin to sweep the arms up overhead towards the sky. Lift the gaze. And then draw the palms into your heart center. Bow the chin towards your chest. You can begin to set an intention here for your practice. This can be a word, a phrase, maybe a mantra that you repeat to yourself as we move through this practice. If nothing comes to mind, I offer you to connect into your heart space. So maybe your heart space feels a little blocked or disconnected or disjointed in this time of chaos and uncertainty. But can you begin to de-armor your heart space? Really crack it open, invite in the joy, the peace, the love, the gratitude. So whether it's your intention or mine, we'll seal it together with a breath as a community here. So again, release any stale, stagnant air from your lungs. Take a full, deep, purposeful inhale. Open mouth as you release the intention back out into the universe. And then slowly come into a tabletop pose. Begin to stack your joints here. Shoulders are above your wrists. Your hips are directly above the knees. We'll move through some rounds of cat-cow pose here. So as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze up towards the sky, collarbone, smile forward. And then as you exhale, curl and round, tuck your chin to your chest, gaze back towards your belly button. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze, press your tailbone up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, curl and round, chin tucks towards the chest. Feel the shoulder blades pull away from one another. 1 more round. Inhale, cow, belly drops, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, curl and round. And then come back to your neutral tabletop. Begin to lift your right arm up towards the sky. Make a fist with your right hand and rotate your right wrist in one direction 3 times. and then the other direction 3 times. Take a full breath in here, and then as you exhale, thread your needle, slide your right forearm behind your left wrist, and then drop your right ear or cheek to your mat. You can begin to extend the left arm forward, or maybe if it's in your practice, you begin to find a half bind, bringing your left arm to your low back, grabbing for your right hip or your right thigh. Really, again, squeeze the shoulder blades, opening up through the upper back muscles and the right shoulder here. Take a full breath in, open mouth breath out, sigh it out. Release your left palm back to the earth. Press down through the left hand as you reach and extend the right arm high. Rotate the fingers and the wrists one more time, and then softly place the right hand back down to the earth. Switching out sides here. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Make that fist with the left hand, rotating the fist one way and then the other. And then as you exhale, thread your needle, slide your left forearm behind your right wrist, drop the left cheek and the left ear down to the mat. Same variations exist on the side. Maybe you reach your right arm forward or begin to find that half bind. Right arm comes to the low back, holding onto the left thigh or the left hip. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up through that left shoulder here, taking a full purposeful breath in, open mouth breath out, releasing any tension. Release your right palm back to the earth, sweep your left arm up towards the sky. Few more rotations, maybe you feel a little more open through the left side body, and then slowly release the left palm back to the earth. Crawl your palms towards the top of the mat, spread all 10 fingers wide, and then tuck your toes, shift your hips up and back as you find your first downward facing dog here. So you can begin to pedal through your feet, bending into one knee and then the other. You can shake out your head no, shake out your head yes. Just release any tension in the neck and in the jaw here. And then as you inhale, reach that right leg up towards the sky, bend your right knee, open through that right hip here. So begin to take some circles, rotating the knee one way and then the other. And then re-extend the right leg up and back. And then as you exhale, softly place the right foot between your palms, lower your left knee down to the earth, and then sweep your both arms up towards the sky, biceps by your ears here. Think about drawing your tailbone down to the earth, scissor the inner thighs together, wrap your armpits in towards your heart, so pinkies rotate in. Take a full inhale, and then as you exhale, begin to interlace your palms behind your low back. Trace your thumbs down your left thigh as you reach the heart up towards the sky. Breathing here, offering up that love, that acceptance, that gratitude in this moment. Maybe you close the eyes and soften into that heart space here. Take a full breath in. Open mouth breath out, let it go. Release the palms back to the earth. Tuck the left toes and then step your left foot to meet your right, coming into a ragdoll pose here. So feet are hips width distance. And then again, interlace the palms behind your low back. Take a generous bend in your knees as you drape your torso over your upper thighs and reach the palms up and away from you. From here, you can maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Shake out your head yes and no. Open and close the jaw a few times. Coming back to the awareness of the breath. And then soften both palms down to the earth. Slowly begin to rise one vertebra at a time. So really feel your roots and your connection from the soles of the feet. Rise your energy all the way up your legs, up your spine, out of the crown of your head as you begin to sweep the arms up towards the sky. Pick up all 10 toes from your mat and then one by one ground each toe back to the earth. Feel how the inner arches lift away from your mat. Take a full breath in. Draw
the left armpit back in space and the right hip or right armpit draws forward, chin lifting out of the chest. Breathing into the left side of your body here. Really plant weight evenly into both feet. And then rising back up through center, switching out sides. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, finding a side body stretch to the left. Right palm reaching to the left, hips press to the right. Draw your left armpit forward as your right armpit pulls back. Extend and lift the chin out of the chest. Breathe into the right side body. Take an inhale. Rise back up through center. And then find a baby back bend here. So goalpost your arms or cactus the arms. Heart lifting up towards the sky. Lean weight into the heels of your feet. Maybe you practice lifting all 10 toes away from the earth. And then inhale, rise the arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Dive your palms down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Press the palms to the shins or the upper thighs. And then as you exhale, plant the palms down. Step the right foot back. And then lower your right knee down to the earth. Rise into your crescent moon. So sweep the biceps by the ears. Press your hips forward. Make sure your left knee is stacked over the left ankle here. Soften the shoulders. Round the armpits in towards your heart space so you begin to open through your muscles in the upper back. Breathing here, take an inhale. And then exhale, interlace your palms behind your low back. Again, crack your heart open towards the sky. Trace your thumbs down the back of your right hamstring. You can close the eyes or soften your gaze. Shine your love, your gratitude, your peace up towards the sky, out into the universe. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, release the palms down to the mat. Tuck the right toes, find three-legged dog. Left leg reaches up and back. And then bend the left knee, open through the left hip. You can take some circles here if you did so on the other side. Bending the knee, rotating the knee one way. And then the other, just finding those circles. And then gently release the left palm down to meet the right, or the left foot down to meet the right. Hips shift back. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, breath out. Let it go. We'll go through that sequence one more time. Inhale, right leg up and back. Bend the right knee, open through your hip. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your nose this time. So curl and round through your upper back muscles. Inhale, right leg high. And then exhale, softly place that right foot heel to toe to the mat. Release and surrender the left knee down. Sweep the arms up towards the sky, crescent moon. Interlace the palms behind the low back. Trace your thumbs down the left hamstring as you crack your heart open to the sky. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, breath out. Gently release your palms back to the top of your mat. Tuck your left toes. Find a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head extends forward. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach up. We'll find that side body stretch. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, leaning to the right as your hips press left. Inhale, come back through your center. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, leaning to the left, hips press right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms, lift your heart, lean weight into the heels. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Dive the palms to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together onto the upper back. And then as you exhale, plant your palms, step the right foot back. Lower and surrender your right knee down. Crescent moon. Reach the biceps by the ears. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, interlace the palms to your low back.
Shine your heart forward, trace your thumbs down the back of your right leg or your right hamstring, making sure that left knee is stacked over the left ankle here. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, plant your palms, step back. Three-legged dog, bend your left knee, open through the left hip. Exhale, three-legged dog, and then hug the left knee in towards your nose, curl and round. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower your left foot, downward facing dog. From here, shift your weight forward, high plank pose, and then slowly with control to a count of 5, we'll lower all the way to the belly here. So 4, hug the elbows to your side ribs. I know you got this. 3, draw the low belly up and in. 2, 1, nice work. Coming down to the belly here, preparing for your baby cobra. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Zipper your inner thighs together. See if you can get all 10 toenails to press into the earth. From here, begin to lift and peel your heart away from your mat. Elbows draw to the back. Take a full inhale. Exhale, forehead softens back to the earth. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, baby cobra. Heart lifts, maybe your palms lift away from the earth for a moment. Exhale, release forehead down. 1 more time. Inhale, baby cobra. Engage through your outer thighs. Kneecaps are lifting away from your mat. Exhale, forehead down. And then tuck your toes, engage through your legs. You can press right up into a high plank, or you can come into your tabletop from here. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open mouth breath out, releasing any stale, stagnant air in the lungs. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, hug your right knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. And then drop that right knee down to the right wrist. Inhale, lift it back to the elbow. Exhale, drop the knee to the wrist. Inhale, lift it up to the elbow. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg sweeps up and back. And then as you exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your palms. From here, come into a simple twist. Left palm down, right arm up. Stay active through that left leg. So instead of dumping all the weight into the left side, really engage through that left quadricep. From here, let your right arm pull you up and back. So you're in a high crescent lunge with a lateral twist. So right arm back, left arm forward. Really widen the stance here. You can rotate your glutes back towards your right thumb. And then as you inhale, exalted warrior. Left palm extends towards the sky. Right palm comes to the back of the left hamstring. Or if that's not accessible, you can bring your right palm to your low back or sacrum. Take a full inhale, lift your gaze, and then as you exhale, open into your warrior 2 here. So take some time to set up your warrior 2. You can surf it out, bend into the knee, straighten it back out, and then settle in here. So find that heel to arch alignment with your feet. Soften the shoulders down, let your gaze fall over your right palm. From here, take cow face arms by bending your right elbow, interlacing the palms behind your low back. If that does not feel accessible, know that you can hold on to the back of your shirt or your sports bra here. And then press the back of your head into your forearm. From here, find reverse warrior. Reach the right elbow back as you keep the deep bend in your front knee. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, come into your extended side angle. Release your right forearm down to the top of the right thigh. Left arm sweeping up. Or again, if you'd like to take this one step further, you can release the right palm to the inside of your right foot. Only if that feels accessible in your body here. Again, don't force anything. We don't want any injuries here. Really rotate and crack open the heart towards the sky. Taking an inhale. And then as you exhale, release your left palm down to your mat. Step your right foot to meet the left. As you roll your heels to the left, come into a side plank pose, Vashisthasana. So hips press up, right arm is lifted. Again, maybe you're here. Maybe you drop your left knee down to the earth. Maybe you want to play around with lifting the right leg away from your left. Maybe you have a drone that's distracting you. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, high to low plank chaturanga this time. So coming into our first chaturanga, you're going to lower halfway down, elbows hug to your side rib cage. And then as you inhale, roll to the tops of your feet. 4 points of contact, palms and the tops of the feet. Your kneecaps are lifted, shoulders soften away from your ears. And then as you exhale, begin to tuck the toes. Shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open mouth breath out, let it go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to your nose as you curl and round. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. And then drop the knee to the left wrist. Inhale, lift it back to the elbow. Exhale, drop it to the wrist. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. You're here for 4. First 3, 2, 1. Strong work. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot softly places between the palms. And then come into your simple twist from here. Right palm down, left arm lifts. Activate through that right hip here. So really lift your hips in line with one another. Make your twist come from the middle part of your spine, your thoracic spine, and then lift the gaze towards your left hand. From here, let your left arm really pull you back in space. So you come into a lateral high crescent lunge. Left arm back, right arm forward. You're bended so that left knee is stacked over your left ankle here. You're on the ball mound of your right foot. You can rotate your gaze back towards your left thumb for a moment. And then as you inhale, find exalted warrior. Lift your right palm towards the sky. Your left palm comes to the back of the right hamstring, or maybe to your sacrum, your low back. Wherever you are, finding your breath, inviting in the love and the gratitude here. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, warrior 2, blossom open on this side. And then really set up for this warrior 2. So again, maybe you bend and re-straighten that left knee, surfing it out as we say. And then settle into the warrior 2. So left knee stacked over the left ankle. Press through the pinky toe edge of that right foot. And then let your gaze fall over your left hand. Take a full inhale here. And then we're finding those cow face arms on this side. So bend the left elbow. Reach back to interlace the palms. If that's not accessible, you can always hold onto your shirt, your sports bra, whatever is accessible. And then as you inhale, reverse your warrior. Left elbow comes to the back of your mat. Keep the bend in the front knee. Feel that opening between the intercostal muscles on the left side of your rib cage. Take another breath in. Press the back of your head into your forearm. Open through your tricep. And then as you exhale, extended side angle. Rest your left forearm to the top of your left thigh. Right arm reaches up. Again, if it's in your practice and feels right for the body here, you can always drop the left hand to the inside of your left foot. Think about drawing your left butt cheek back towards your right heel and cracking open your heart, rotating the torso towards the sky. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then release your right palm to the center of your mat. Step your left heel to meet your right. Roll both heels to the right. Left arm up for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Again, maybe you lift your left leg away from the right. Maybe you drop the right knee to the mat. Taking that variation that's right for you, and maybe you switch it. Who cares? Again, honor where you are in this moment. Honor the body, this space, this practice. Keep pressing the hips up towards the sky. Take another breath in. And then as you exhale, move through your high to low plank. Chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, shine your heart forward, upward facing dog. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. So know that those high to low planks, chaturangas are always optional for your practice. So just modify or adjust, skipping them all together, or maybe coming into the chaturanga by lowering to the knees. So from here, we're gonna move through that same sequence, one breath to one movement. So again, honor your body, come back to your intention, find your breath. Take a full inhale, open mouth, exhale, let it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your nose, curl and round. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, coming into those elevators. Drop the knee to the wrist, lift it to the elbow, drop it to the wrist. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg extends up and back, and then step your right foot through, low lunge. Simple twist, left palm down, right arm up. And then rise into that lateral twist, right palm back, left arm forward. Inhale, exalted warrior, left palm sweeps up. Exhale, warrior 2. Cow face arms, bend your right elbow, interlace your palms behind your low back. Find reverse warrior, right elbow extends back. Exhale, extended side angle, right forearm rests on the top of your thigh, left arm up. And then plant the left palm down, come into your side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Roll the heels to the left, right arm extends up. And then from here, high to low plank, chaturanga. Again, only if this is in your practice. We'll meet back in down dog when you're ready. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Inhale, left leg up and back. Hug the left knee into the nose. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Drop it to the wrist. Inhale, lift to the elbow. Exhale, drop it to the wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog. Left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Softly place the foot between the palms. And then rise into your simple twist. So right palm down, left arm up. Lateral twist, left palm back, right palm forward. Inhale, exalted warrior. Reach the right palm high. Exhale, warrior 2. Finding cow face arms, bang the left elbow, interlace the palms behind your low back. Find reverse warrior. Left elbow reaches to the back of your mat. And then as you exhale, extended side angle. Release your right palm down. Find side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Roll both heels to the right. And then your choice, forever and for always, you can go through your chaturanga, up dog and then down dog, or skip it all together here. Come back to your breath. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, release it back out. One more time like that, full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. So we're gonna do that same sequence, but we're gonna add on some changes. So just pay attention for the differences here. As you inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg high. This time, draw your right knee towards your left elbow and then extend the right leg out. Come into fallen triangle or fallen star. So you're on the big toe edge of the left foot and the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Hips lift, left arm lifts up towards the sky. Open through your heart space. Take a full inhale.
And then as you exhale, three-legged dog, right leg sweeps up and back. Exhale, low lunge, right foot steps between your palms. Plant the left palm down, right arm up, simple twist. Rise in to that lateral twist, right arm back. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Taking out the cow face arms, straighten your right knee, and then come into triangle pose from here. So bump the hips to the back of your mat. Keep reaching, extending the right arm as far forward as you can. And then from that place, begin to tick-tock the arms to 6 and 12. If you'd like some side oblique action here, you can begin to reach both arms up and overhead, almost like you were holding a big beach ball out in front of you. And again, rotate the heart space up towards the sky so your heart is staying lifted here. Take a full breath in, open mouth breath out. And then on your next inhale, find reverse triangle. So keep the front leg straight, right arm reaches up and back. Take an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. From here, since we're more warmed up here, you can begin to play around with taking a half or full bind. So you can bring your left arm to your low back. Maybe you interlace the palms underneath that right thigh. If the palms are interlaced and you'd like to take it one step further, you can begin to play around with birds of paradise. So to come into birds of paradise, you're gonna step the left foot to the top of your mat. Lean weight into the left foot, begin to lift the right leg away from the earth. Once the chest is lifted, you can play around with extending the right leg out. Maybe flex or point the right toes. Coming back to the breath. And then when you've had enough, come back into your extended side angle. Release the left palm down, side plank pose, Vashisthasana, right arm up. And then exhale, high to low plank, moving through your vinyasa, or choosing to skip it in this moment. Take a full breath in, open mouth breath out. So we're gonna do that whole sequence again on our left side here. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. And then extend the left leg out. Come into your fallen triangle or fallen star. Lift the hips, lift your heart. Right arm reaching up. Coming back to the awareness of your breath here. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, release three-legged dog. Left leg reaches up and back. Low lunge, left foot softly places between the palms. Simple twist, left arm up. And then rise into your lateral twist. Left palm back, right arm forward. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. From here, straighten your front knee. Finding full triangle pose, Trikonasana. Bump your hips to the back of your mat. Keep reaching and extending with that left arm. And then tick-tock the arms, 6 and 12. Rotate the heart up. If you found that side oblique action, on the other side, you can begin to reach both arms up and overhead as if you were holding a big beach ball out in front of you. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Keep the front leg straight, left arm reaches back. Breath in. And then exhale, extended side angle. So again, another opportunity to play around with your half or full bind here. So maybe you begin to release the right arm to your low back. Maybe if it's accessible, you interlace both palms under your left thigh. Maybe you want to play around with birds of paradise here. So begin to step the right foot forward, press weight into your right foot, as you lift the left leg up. Maybe this side feels a little different, and that's okay. From here, if you're in your birds of paradise, your heart is lifted, you can begin to extend the left leg out. And then when you've had enough, release the left leg down, right foot steps back, extended side angle. Right palm down, last side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Take a full breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga. Nice work. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog when you're ready. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot through, and then set up for warrior one. So ground your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Right knee is stacked over, your right knee is stacked over the right ankle, and your feet are really wide, more like train tracks here. From this space, begin to interlace your palms to your low back. Again, crack the heart open, lift your heart space, and then as you exhale, humble warrior, bow your torso forward, releasing the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee, or at least making that a goal here. And just let your head and your neck go here. Coming back to your intention, finding something that you're grateful here in this moment. Gratitude for showing up to your mat tonight, taking the time out for yourself, honoring your body, honoring your intuition here. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, release the palms to the inside of the right foot. Toe heel your right foot to the outer edge of your mat, coming into a runner's lunge. So a couple different places you can take this posture. You can stay lifted on the palms, or maybe lower to your forearms, or maybe you rotate that right foot so you're on the pinky toe edge of your right foot and you press the right knee away from you. Or if you'd like to take a quad stretch here, you can begin to bend the left knee, reach back for your left foot or ankle with your right hand, drawing that left heel in towards your left glute, pressing the hips forward. So take any variation that's right for your body. We don't all need the same thing, so just find something that feels right for you. And know that within this posture there may be discomfort, and where that discomfort is where that growth and that change arises from. So maybe you're not in this posture because it's your favorite, but can you find that release and realize that small internal change is taking place here. Coming back to the awareness of the breath. Soften the shoulder, soften the jaw, soften the glutes. And then slowly release the left foot down. If you took the quad stretch, toe heel your right foot towards the left side of your mat, setting up for half pigeon pose. Square your hips to the earth. And then from this space, you can crawl the palms forward, finding your sleeping pigeon. Again, if sleeping pigeon does not feel good in your knees, so if there's physical pain in your knee joint in sleeping pigeon or pigeon pose, you can always come to find a figure 4 pose on your back. But again, the hips are an area of a lot of tension and tightness in the body. So can you just use your breath as a way, a tool to really help yourself connect in this present space, inviting in a release, inviting in something that you'd like to let go of. So maybe in this moment, just envisioning something that you feel like you're ready to release.
Maybe it was an argument that you got in with somebody. Maybe it's a fear that you know that you have. But can you realize that these are creations of the mind? That we are powerful beings beyond our measure, and we can use the breath as a tool to really help release and let go of something in this moment. So take another full inhale, open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. 2 more like that, full inhale, open mouth, release it, exhale. Inhale, open mouth, exhale. Slowly press your way back to the palms of your hands. Tuck your left toes. Find 3-legged dog. Reach and extend the right leg up and back. You can bend your right knee, or you can choose to take flip dog or wild thing, lifting the heart, lifting the hips, taking an inhale, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot between your palms, and then ground your right foot down at that 45-degree angle as you rise into your warrior 1. So biceps reach by your ears. Your feet are really wide like train tracks here. Press into the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, interlace your palms behind your low back. Shine your heart up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, humble your warrior. Bow your torso forward. Work on bringing your left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Palms reaching up and overhead. Again, remind yourself in this moment to think of something that you're grateful for. Let your head, your neck, just release here. Soften the jaw. Taking an inhale. Breathing it out as you exhale. And then gently soften the palms to the inside of your left foot. Toe heel your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. And then surrender down for your runner's lunge. Again, same options exist on this side, so you can lower to the forearms. You can come to the pinky toe edge of your left foot, press the left knee away, or you can take that quad stretch by bending the right knee, reaching back for the right foot or ankle with the left hand. Draw the right heel in towards the glute, shift the hips forward. Maybe you close the eyes. Come back to the awareness of your breath here. And then come back to this idea of whether you like this pose or not. So again, maybe you love this pose, but maybe this pose brings up discomfort. Maybe you feel challenged in this posture. So whatever that feeling may be of discomfort or challenge, can you come back to this notion that to find growth within our lives, we have to find that challenge. We have to find that push. So just finding a soft balance between softness, gentleness, but also strength, discomfort, and courage. Gently release your right foot if you took the quad stretch, and then toe heel your left foot over to the right side of your mat, setting up for your half pigeon pose on this side, extending the right leg long behind you, making sure your hips are both square to the earth, and then from that space begin to melt the torso forward, finding your half pigeon pose. And just be the observer, the noticer of how this left side feels compared to the right. So our left side energetically is the side that our heart resides on. So maybe this part of us feels blocked off, closed off. We feel anger, we feel fear.
let go. Release it out. Not holding on to the tension within the physical body. So just noticing here, if you can soften your jaw, soften the shoulders. Come back to the awareness of the breath. And then slowly begin to press your way back to the palms of the hands. Tuck the right toes, find three-legged dog, left leg sweeps up and back. You can bend the left knee, find that fluidity through your left hip, or if you chose to take Wild Thing or Flip Dog on the other side, lift your heart, lift your hips towards the sky, and then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale as you look to the top of your mat, and then as you exhale, come down to a seat. We're gonna come into a seated twist here. So extend both legs out in front of you, and then bend your right knee. Stamp your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Reach your left arm up towards the sky, and then bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Right palm comes to the low back. Sit tall through your spine. Rotate your gaze over your right shoulder here. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, find a gentle counter stretch. So right elbow comes in front of the right knee. And then release the right leg out long. You can shake out the legs. And then just switching sides here. So bend your left knee. Stamp the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Right arm reaching up to the sky. And then find that twist so the right elbow comes outside the left thigh, left palm supports behind you. Sit tall through your spine. Grow the crown of your head up towards the sky. Maybe you gaze over that left shoulder to complete the twist here. Take a full breath in. Open mouth breath out. Gently come back through center. Extend both legs out long. And then bend your knees. Stamp the soles of your feet towards the mat. Extend both arms out in front of you. And then slowly begin to lower down, one vertebra at a time, as slowly as you can. Engage your core, and then slowly release all the way down to the earth. Setting up for bridge pose here. So parallel your feet to the parallel your feet, and then make sure you can graze the heels with your fingertips. And then as you inhale, begin to shift your hips up towards the sky. Shimmy the shoulder blades underneath you, creating that lift of the heart space. Maybe you interlace your palms, press your forearms into the earth. Lift the chin out of your chest. Come back to your breath. Connect to the rise and the fall of your belly as you breathe. Really press through the big toed mounds of the feet. And then slowly lower all the way back down. So we're going to take one more round of back bends here. You can find fallen bridge first by knocking the knees in towards one another, and then dropping the knees to the left and then to the right, just finding a gentle release in the low back. So the next posture we're going to take is full wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana, but know that if this is not, again, in your practice, or it feels unsafe, or that it could cause injury, just avoid this posture and take bridge pose once again. If you'd like to move into full wheel pose, you'll bring your palms by your shoulders, fingertips pointing down towards the shoulders. Again, begin to press in through your feet, press in through the palms of the hands as you lift your heart towards the sky. So big back bend here, press through the palms, press through the big toe edge of the feet.
Let the head drop and breathe here. On your next exhale, slowly lower back down, chin tucks towards your chest. Again, knock the knees in towards one another, and then like a metronome, just drop the knees one direction and then the other. Finding a gentle release in the muscles of your low back. And then from here, find happy baby pose. So grab for the outer or inner arches of your feet. You can find one last hamstring stretch by extending one leg long and then the other. Hug both knees tightly in towards the chest, and then drop both knees over to the left. You can begin to tee out your arms or cactus the arms. Make sure both shoulders are flat to the earth, and then let your gaze fall over your right shoulder. And close the eyes here. Bring your knees back through center, dropping them over to the right. Let your gaze fall over to your left. Shine the collarbones up towards the sky. Finding that gentle release in your spine. Take a full breath in. Open mouth breath out. Come back through center with both knees. Curl up into a tight little ball. Bring the forehead to meet your knees. Flex every muscle in your body and your face. Take a full inhale. Exhale, Shavasana, final resting pose here. So just allow yourself to take up some space. Rest your arms at your sides. Let your ankles roll open. Shimmy the shoulder blades underneath you. Create that shelf for the heart space here. And just release any more tension, any thoughts. Release your breath and just become heavy and still. Just allow the benefits of this practice to really begin to absorb into every layer, into every cell of your being. Just allowing yourself to be here. Allowing the release. Allowing that love, that gratitude, that peace to soak in. Day allows it, please feel free to stay here as long as you would like. If you would like to move on with your day, gently begin to rock your head from side to side. Begin to deepen your breath, open and close the hands a few times. Finding some rotations of the wrist and the ankles. And then find a long body stretch. Begin to extend the arms up overhead. Point the toes forward as if you were waking up from a long nap here. And then gently bend both knees. Roll over onto whichever side is calling out to you. Using the bicep as a pillow here. Hugging the knees in towards your chest. Finding this fetal posture or fetal pose that represents reawakenings, a rebirth of sorts, allowing us to enter back into our day, into our life, into our month, with fresh eyes, a clear vision, coming back from that clear heart space. And then keeping your eyes closed, press your way up to a comfortable seat. Finding an easy cross-legged pose, Sukhasana, bringing your palms to your heart center, bowing your chin in towards your chest, uniting our breath together here as a community, gently releasing any stale, stagnant air. Take a full breath in, breathing in the love, the peace, the gratitude. And then exhale, bringing it back out into the universe. Bring the palms to your third eye center, your seat of inner intuition and guidance. From this space, I bow forward and say namaste. Thank you so much, my Zen Denver Wellness Yogis. I'm so happy you could join me today on your mat out in the beautiful Wash Park. There's definitely been a few distractions here, so I hope you are staying healthy and safe wherever you